I am currently at the store parking lot and have my mask. It'll be interesting to experience the grocery store for the first time since the end of March. I don't know why, but I'm just really anxious about going in. I keep randomly bursting in tears, just at random moments throughout the day. So I don't know. I don't know why this is so hard. I don't know what's going on with me, but this is very hard for me to go in the store. I'm actually kind of shaking. It's my first time around people. God. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, okay. So weird. So today I went to the grocery store for the first time since March, and it was a very different experience than how it was back then. But I wanted to show you some of the foods that I got. I honestly splurged because one, I went when I was hungry, and whenever we go to grocery stores when we're hungry, we buy more food than we need to. And two, because there's a few items in there that I've just been craving this entire time, all these months, and I haven't had. So let me show you some of the items that I got. Now, I already have items in my pantry and my fridge previously. So these are just the items that I ran out of, and then a few extra. So let's look at it. Charlie's ready. You're so cute. Okay, here we go. So, I went to Lazy Acres, and then I went to Jimbo's to pick up 3 of my items, but I got most of this at Lazy Acres. So, I got the staples of lemons. He likes to look out that window. Do you see anything? He's such a little creeper. Anyways, I got lemons for my morning lemon tea to detox during my antibiotics and after. Helps heal the gut. I have my avocados. I have potatoes because I've been craving those. And then I have some sweet potatoes. So I got my favorite Go Macro flavor, blueberry and cashew butter. It tastes like a blueberry muffin. I use these daily, especially when I'm at work for my blood sugar. And same with raisins. I put raisins in my oatmeal, and I use them also for hypoglycemia. So luckily, my blood sugars are starting to regulate more and come out of the 300s and 200s. Thank God. And so because of that, I've actually experienced more hypoglycemias, low blood sugars, because it's starting to regulate now. My system's starting to regulate because the COVID is gone. So I am now getting low blood sugars, and I use the raisins and the Go Macro bars for that. So it's really helpful, brings it right up, and it's a healthier alternative to pure sugar. So one of my favorite delicacies is a gluten-free English muffin. So I got some gluten-free English muffins, brown rice, and this is my favorite, Kite Hill cream cheese. And then I like to put broccoli sprouts on top, as well as slice some cucumbers. And it's just a really perfect steady snack or breakfast when I'm on the go. And I haven't had this in months, so I, splurged a little so I could have this treat. Sourdough bread because I like to have avocado toast, and this is a treat. I use this melt plant butter on top of the toast. the only time I use like vegan butter is on avocado toast, as well as on like baked potatoes that I use. But on the avocado toast, I like to put different types of sprouts and microgreens. I got some spinach and some organic spring mix because I put that on top of there as well as the avocados and the Trader Joe's seasoning, everything but the bagel. So it's like garlic, onion, and it's just full of greens, and it's just so tasty. So I got some blueberries, because weird enough, during this entire COVID experience, I've been craving blueberries. So I got some blueberries, I got some different colored carrots to put in my tacos and my salads. I got almond flour, my very, very favorite brand. It's vegan, gluten-free. And what's so cool is I got some frozen broccoli florets and frozen cauliflower and carrots and broccoli, so I can use that for work, and also just when I have like my potatoes. And then also Kadia cut green beans. I try to go outside of like cans and bags, but right now this is just convenient for meal planning. And then my absolute favorite, follow your heart, high omega vegan blue cheese salad dressing. Purged, I love that. I got some celery, some green onion, and then regular onion for my 4-bean salad that I make. And yeah, so this is just some of the items that I got on this trip. So I made it through my first trip to the grocery store. Sounds so lame, but it's a huge milestone in the post-COVID recovery, because I have just felt so weird, like in my mind, from taking on the identity of being a walking human plague for so long. And finally, I'm just cleared and then able to just integrate myself back into society. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, how am I supposed to feel about that? Great, I feel great, but I also feel just so hesitant. And it's not because, I'm afraid of picking up illness, because I've already had it, and I should be fine. And it's not because of like fear of spreading this to anyone, because I'm cleared and it's negative on all my labs and it turned into antibodies. But it's more, I don't know, it's just more of like, what I just went through was just so traumatic, like with the breathing, like not being able to breathe for 61 plus days, and like chest pain and body pain and head pain, and just so sick. I was so sick, and like it was just traumatic. And the fact that, it wasn't just the sickness that made it traumatic. It was the fact that I couldn't be around anyone. It was just me and Charlie the whole time, like isolated in my studio. And even when he had to go outside to go potty, I would only take him to the little bushes and trees right near my studio, and when no one was around, and if someone happened to just randomly pop out of nowhere, I would automatically, be like, oh, like, let's go this way. And it was hard. This was a hard experience, being isolated and not able to have anyone like around me. Like, I haven't been hugged since like beginning of March. I haven't, like, it's just weird. It's so weird. And like, that aspect is different from when I went through Lyme. Like, Lyme treatment was very, very, very traumatic, and that's the epitome of hell. That will always take number one in the epitome of hell for sickness. But this was a different sort of hell. This was like isolation, and the breathing was just horrific. So I don't know. So it just kind of put me in this weird mental space and emotional space where I just, it's just I'm hesitant to put myself back out in society because I'm just so used to being here in my little safe space, and, going out in the world again. It's kind of scary, and as stupid as that sounds, because I've never had that problem before. It's real. It's so real to me right now. So going to the store today was just a huge step for healing for me, and a huge step to process a little bit of what happened. And I think the more I slowly integrate myself back into routines and being around people and doing like normal activities like going to the grocery store, etc., or going to the beach, I think I'll feel better. And I just think this is going to be a process of healing and a lot of work to really, truly, truly recover from COVID mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, because, healing has all different aspects to it, has all those different things to it that contribute to the wellness and overall health of someone: mental, emotional, relational, nutritional, physical, spiritual. It's all related, and it all contributes to healing. And I think going to the store was a huge thing for me. And I'm excited to share future videos of different types of things that will be more fun. But I just wanted to kind of also document like the reality of having COVID and what it does to you, because it's not just damaging your lungs, but it's kind of like damaging your mind and like your emotions, and putting you in a survival state. And now coming out of the survival state, it's weird. I'm not in a fight or flight mode anymore. I'm in a more calm mode, where I'm like forced to really evaluate what just happened. And I know each day it'll get better, but I just want to encourage anyone who has been experiencing COVID themselves, or their family members, or work coworkers, or friends, or anything, or if you haven't even experienced having COVID, but you are experiencing the actual pandemic where everyone is affected in some way or another, I just want to encourage you, you're not alone if you feel weird, because I feel weird, and I think we all feel weird because this is just such a strange experience for all of us. But it's good because it's helping us grow more compassion and empathy towards one another, and hopefully tap more into our sensitivity to what we're experiencing as well as what other people are experiencing, and that can only produce good. And so that will be really cool to see how everyone evolves during this time. And I definitely know this experience changed me, and it's just only going to contribute more good things to my life, my character, as well as other people's lives and characters. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my mini grocery haul and my thoughts post being free from COVID. So I will see you later for my other videos, which will be more fun. And I hope you have just a beautiful weekend and just a healthy day where you feel happy and joyful and at peace.